Hello and greetings everyone. Welcome to Readings Galore. And today we're going to be giving you a reading, Finding the One, right? Because we all want to find the one. And the way we do it here, if you're new to our channel, Readings Galore, is that you're going to pick from stack one, stack two, or stack three, while at the same time you have concentrated, very concentrated messages that have been channeled behind these three cards, corresponding to stack one, corresponding to stack two, and corresponding to stack three. And if you don't see the whole card on number three, don't worry about it, because as we go through the read, I move them over and you'll be able to see them, okay? So I will also tell you the properties for each of these crystals that relate to the reading. So this one, stack one, stack two, and stack three, each have their own, usually one crystal, but today it's two individualized crystals, I'm told, that will be more helpful for you. Okay, so here we go. So for those who picked number one, stack one, we have heartache and loss. Okay, understanding that there's been some heartache and or loss in your life, and you want to resolve this. You want to find the one now. You don't want to keep going through this endless cycle over and over again. That's what they're telling me. So let's see what your reading is, and I'm just going to move the stacks on to the side here. Okay. And these crystals I'll be reading through your deck. So I'll just put them right here for now. Okay. So far what I've gotten is that, of course, with the heart chakra, this is a matter of the heart. This is something that you want to resolve. You are done. You are so done with the heartache. You can feel it. You're done. But your guides are saying that there's new beginnings for you. I'm sure you'd like to know what they're about. And it's not just about the heartache and the loss that has happened to you. Consider it the past, because they're saying we're moving on. In order to receive what you like, you have to move forward, okay? They're also saying, now we get to these crystals, this is saying that in order to heal your heart, you've got to, excuse me, you've got to learn to release, let go, and forgive. And forgiving doesn't mean that you're condoning or whatever the relationship was. It doesn't say that you were necessarily happy with it. It just says that in order to move forward, you have to let it go. And it's for your good, okay? So it's like forgetting about them and whatever it is of the past, moving forward, because you are just done and you want to find that one, and that's how you get started. Okay, and also with this crystal, it's saying that not only do you want to find the one, but the one would also include, I like to call it a spiritual union, like two hearts beating as one. Sounds pretty typical, but it also could mean, it would mean on a more deep level, that you both are moving in the same direction, spiritually, emotionally, physically. This is what you're seeking. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and move forward with your reading. This is the desire for you: fertility, spiritual strength, patience and planning, and suffering in silence. Okay, so they're saying enough of the suffering in silence, enough of feeling that it's not going to happen for you. They're saying move forward. It'll happen for you. Okay? And also with fertility, this could mean that perhaps you want to have a child and you don't want to keep waiting and going through this endless cycle. It could also mean that you want a fruitful relationship with this person, the one, okay, that you want to grow with them and you want to be with them and learn with them and feel comforted with them and by them, okay? And again, spiritual strength. That's what we're talking about here. Someone that can hold up that foundation for you, with you, okay? And we have the two pillars, patience and planning. Okay, so the Spirit is saying, yes, you can have all of this and you can move forward. But again, you have to have patience with this and you have to plan. And the beginning of the plan, as I mentioned, is releasing and letting go of the heartache and loss of the past. Because when you let go of the past, that makes room for the new to come in, okay? And also, by moving forward, you won't have any more of this going on, the suffering in the silence, okay? Because you'll actually be active, and being active actually puts you in that energy. It puts you in that vibration, okay? They say that it's going to take some time for you to get to know yourself even more than you do on a deeper level, solitude. And I'll explain to you exactly what they're saying. What they're saying is that not that you don't know yourself, but going within, doing all the check marks on the list of things that you want. That yes, I want this person to be able to be supportive on a spiritual, mental level and understand me emotionally and sexually, okay? And they're saying, yes, you can look at love, but look at love from a different vantage point. Memories of love. You might want to think about the good times of other types of relationships, not the relationship that you may have been in that you should move on from, but other types of love. Perhaps something that a relative or friend has done, a gesture that they've given you out of love. More of that will be coming your way as well. And this will transform your life. Transformation, we'll get to that. Love finally begins. And then you have that strong awareness. Okay, so the transformation begins and it starts with all of the things that I've mentioned. Once you release all that information and the transformation begins, you are ready because you've gone in and you've done the due diligence, you've gone within, you've done the visualization, you've done the actual knowing. So now you're at the point where your love begins and you're aware of this happening and you're so excited, okay? Now, once that happens, a passion will be ignited, okay? The emotional loss will be a thing of the past. You look back at that point, but that's okay because it's not going to feel the way it does right now. It's going to have a whole different feeling and you'll feel more empowered, okay? Power comes from the solar plexus. So you'll be feeling more empowered, like, yes, I've got this. And I am so glad that was a growth experience for me back here, okay? But this is where I belong right here, where love begins. I've done the inside work and, you're aware of what's going on. You're more consciously aware, you're more spiritually aware, and then passion has been ignited. So you have found the one. That's all I have to say. And that will bring you in your life not just more love and the ebb and flow, but balance, okay? Balance, which will give you peace. All right. So this will indicate that you have chosen wisely and your wishes are finally fulfilled, girlfriends. or boyfriends, if there's guys listening, this applies to you as well, but your wishes are finally fulfilled. Okay, and this whole cycle of love is finally fulfilled, and you'll be rejoicing, and you'll be, up in like so much love and light. You'll be so excited. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed this stack one, this reading. And, as far as when it will happen, because this is a general read, we are going into a period of 6 months for you. Okay, so let's see, that would be up to around Christmas, right before New Year's. And sometimes the readings are a little bit different because, you know, it's not written in stone. We could say 6 months from now, it could be 7 months from now, it could be, right in the new year. So keep on going with that. You're doing great. You're fine. You don't have the problem anymore. Start using that mindset that it's already done. Okay? All right. So hope you enjoyed that. And we're moving right along to move this over a little. Number two, for those who chose number two, okay, this card, you can look at the picture and see, my, he doesn't look very happy, okay? But this is what Spirit is saying. Irregardless of what happened in the past, let me move this over for you because this is the one we're talking about, okay? Irregardless of what happened in the past, you have to keep your head up, okay? This is like one or the other person, I won't accuse you, but for whatever reason, did not put the work into the relationship to make it the way they wanted it. So if it's not you, it's definitely them. And so this is something that we're looking at because this is about finding the one. You want to find the one. Okay? There is light at the end of the tunnel. There is a beautiful ocean that indicates, yes, there is more fish in the sea. There are more beautiful fish in the sea. And this could happen for you also. So let's find out. Let me move these over to the side a little. Let's find out for you what will happen with that. And also, I have two crystals on top of this deck as well. We have moonstone and we have the quartz. All right, so these will be explained and indicated in the beginning of your read. So now we're going to shuffle the cards. And I would like to thank everybody for watching. Please feel free to subscribe to this new channel so we can be encouraged to bring you more great content. If you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see or like to, have to participate in, do let us know because we will be doing live shows as well and all types of readings, okay? Including mediumship and pendulum and crystals. Okay, so here we go here. All right, we've got the death card, folks. That indicates new beginnings. It also indicates ending of old because, a lot of times you have to end the old to start with the new. Yes, there you go, rebirth, okay? And richness. All right. So that's abundance in the relationship. So there will be abundance in the relationship and there will be a rebirth, okay? So this is indicating the rebirth, right, of what's going to be going on in your life. It's going to be a beautiful rebirth after the realization of what needs to be done, what needs to be worked on in order to get to the point of finding the one. And we're doing this right now. And this is a quartz, okay? And I put it here because it's about seeing clearly. As you see, this is the death card. And a lot of people go, oh my God, somebody going to die? No, 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 no. It's a metaphor, okay? If you want to look at it that way, out with the old, in with the new. Okay, because you have to, if you want to find the one true love, the one, you have to like let go of the old. These are the endings here, folks. You'll be able to see clearly as time goes on, if you haven't already, that it's time to move forward and see the new, what's in store for you. You are ready, okay? So let's see, put these aside here, the rest of your read. All right, so we have peace, okay? We have temptation. Wonder what that's about. We have material difficulty, okay? We have Nine of Cups, yes. We have Two of Wands, yes. And the Star, okay. So, um, I don't know if it's been explained to you in other, if you've seen my other videos, but I don't do readings always the way most people do. Whatever stands out to me in the story, first, second, third, whatever, and even if it doubles back around to me, that's how I get my messages. So let's see what's going on here. We know that we're ending this, whatever it is, and it's not just even if it's already ended physically, but it's in the mind. You've got to end it in the mind, okay? So that you can have this rebirth. It's going to bring richness, it's going to bring abundance and fullness, and it's going to bring hope, it's going to bring joy. And when you have the Two of Wands here, it indicates that either there was not enough work going on, but this particular relationship, you're going to have to work at getting it. It's almost like not necessarily sitting back and waiting, but you may have to act first, folks. Then we have other things going on, a lot of confusion as far as the aspect of abundance is concerned. We want to change our focus because they're telling me that the focus is not where it should be. All right. The focus should be more on the passion, the rewards, the give and take, because it doesn't feel like it's a total give and take in the beginning here. All right, with what's going on. And do realize that, yes, you are the queen, you are the one, women are the one, okay? However, we have to leave room for this person to be able to express their true nature, okay? Sometimes we forget that. So let's see what happens next, all right, shall we? Oh, I should show you the card. Defeat, emotion, the Ace of Cups, and passion. Okay. So once you are able to share in emotions and not run amok like, I'm not saying that you do, because this is a general read and everyone's personality is different. It does apply to you if you pick this sack, okay? So what we want is when we run into this person, we have to take advantage. It's not like we sit back and wait and hope and pray that he comes to us or he meets us. We have to take the first step here, okay? And that goes for gents too, if guys are listening to this. It's a whole emotional process here, okay? We have to work at it. And the thing about it is in this relationship is that the important thing is equalness, okay? Equanimity. Have to be equal, not feeling like, well, I'm the one and I should be listened to first, and my emotions and feelings are more important. Yes, they're important, but we have to remember that their emotions are important too. And sometimes men do not show their emotions the way they should. We should welcome them and encourage them, it says. Okay? And this could be a beautiful new beginning for you. All right? They're saying don't focus on the past defeat because that is what the problem is. Focusing on the past defeat, looking and comparing. They said don't compare this. You can't compare apples to oranges. Everybody is different. So they're saying To enter this and make it successful, do not compare, all right? Hmm. We've got the Seven of Swords. We'll explain that one too. And we've got the Chariot. And we've got the Ten of Swords. All right. So they're saying too, by not following this prescription, it could go not your way. And we want to find the one. So, in order to follow this prescription, we have to do what was told in the beginning. And certainly we have the power to do so. Six of Swords, Emperor, that's him, and the Three of Stones. Okay, so there's possibility that when you get to this point and all of the work has been done, let me move these cards up because I want you to be able to see all the progress and the work has been done. Keep it up, they're saying. Don't get laxed about it. Keep up making up your mind that this is going to be the relationship that you're going to make more beautiful than anything, that you're not going to compare because it's not the same person, it's not the same circumstance. And here he is. You see, he's the emperor. This gentleman that you're going to meet, or woman, if you're a guy, is already established. They're established financially, they're established emotionally. Okay? They're more stable. They're looking for the one also, but they're not really looking. So you have to, what I mean is they're looking, but they're not seeking the way you may be seeking. So that's why you'd have to do more of the work. It's up to you to seize that opportunity, seize the moment, okay? And there may be another party involved, but don't get distracted by the other party. Eight of Cups, High Priestess, that's you. You're right above him. And Five of Wands. Okay, now I get a more of a picture because don't get distracted by the other party. Whoever the other party is has nothing to do with this and what you want to get involved with, okay? Don't feel distracted. Don't feel defeated. Don't feel, that maybe this person would not want to engage with you. That is the wrong idea. You can start slow and build your way into this person, but don't feel, because the third party could also, I'm seeing and feeling, could be instrumental to helping you even opening that door. And, you don't want to feel failure. You want to move forward, okay? Again, and that's by comparing apples and oranges. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I can't say that enough. I just feel that. So now I want you to pay attention here because we've got the emperor right above the high priestess, okay? So this is him and this is you. And the high priestess is the one, you, which brings it all together, bridges it all together, the relationship and the energy. And the emperor, the established one, is very impressed and very, very dapper, if I might say, very handsome. I see this person with like a brownish type hair to dark. He's a brunette, this gentleman, okay? So with that comes balance. You will find balance in this relationship. That'll bring a whole lot of peace, ladies and gents. You'll have more knowledge and you'll feel more empowered because of it. There'll be more harmony in your relationship. That's what you want. You want to find the one that harmonizes with you, okay? So hopefully you've enjoyed this read and gotten something out of it. If so, please feel free to subscribe, click the bell icon so that you can get more content like this. By the way, the time range that I'm seeing with this again is the same as the last read. I'm seeing anywhere from 6 to 7 months. So you have time to work on you and go within so that you can kind of like have, you know, more ideals of what you want. You can even write a list of everything that you want in this person so that you will be filled and ready for this person, and you can meditate on that. Okay? So, again, thank you for joining us, Stack 2. And so now we're going to move on to Stack 3. Okay? Very, very good. All right. Now, welcome Stack number 3. Yay! And the crowd cheers. If you pick this one, you've got the rose quartz and the amethyst. We'll go over that in your portion of the beginning of the reading. Okay, so that will be your tip. And the card that you have is called Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun and shine to shine. Okay, so that's exactly what it means, because those are words and we want to see them in the action, the map of what's going on with you finding the one, right? All right. So, oh yes, I'll show you the cards. Staying optimistic, freeing yourself, engagement. Okay, so I would say the rose quartz goes with you, engagement, and I'll just put it above right now. And the amethyst goes with staying optimistic for you. All right, that's what I get, and that's what I give to you. Now, finding the one is very important for you. You want somebody who has a sense of humor, who likes to play, not just in fun, yes, in fun as well, but, in a sexual way. And, in a very positive way. You want this person to be very positive in your life. And it feels like this is something that's been lacking for you. Okay? So they want you to stay optimistic about your love life coming into fruition, finding the one. And, positive thinking has everything to do with this. And they're saying that faith will bring you the romance that you're seeking in finding the one. Okay? And freeing yourself. Okay? Excuse me. This is about freeing yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Perhaps you felt like it's been adrift too long. And we've got engagement here. We've got the rose quartz. Yes, you want life, your love life, to be at a higher level than it's ever been. And yes, you're destined for this. Okay, let's go on with the read. Trust, wedding. Well, that goes with engagement. Religious factors. Okay, I'll tell you what I got right away. This person's not going to be perhaps the same religious background as you, if you have a religious background or beliefs, because not everybody has a religious background. But that does not mean that you can't mesh. All right. I almost feel like I should switch these cards this way, because I'm feeling like, by walking down the golden road, you can build this, and it can turn into engagement, and it can in turn into wedding. And age doesn't make a difference. It's just a number. Finding the one also includes trust. Okay, this situation is calling you to have faith, because there were some trust issues going on in the past, and you don't want to relive that. Okay, let go of control issues. Soulmate, there we go. Okay, and retreat. We're feeling like this person will be a soulmate for you. So that's a great double banger for you in finding the one. And this person, it's like your life is influenced by their upbringing. You're probably going to be like more intrigued with them, with how different they are, but yet they're the same, but in a different way. Okay, yes, this will be your soulmate. I do see him coming along, or her, if it's a male inquiring. The soulmate is coming along. Your soul will shine with this person. But first, they're saying there's one thing. You've got to let go. I don't know if you can see that, of control issues. All right? Because you have to allow this situation to unfold naturally. You don't want to go back in the past with the trust and is this going to be another type of thing? You've got to free yourself from all of that. You've got to free yourself from notions that other people might have even mentioned to you. Free yourself from whatever it is they think they know about love, okay? And go and trust your gut. Go within because this is looking fascinating to me. With this, there's romantic feelings, okay? Reconciliation, all right? We'll explain that to you. Heart to heart conversations. This is beautiful because let me move these cards up because I really want you to see them. If you have any suggestions with the cam that I have, please let me know because I want to be able to serve you the best way possible, okay? So they're telling me that it's been a while for you to really trust and let go of those control issues. Yes, you. And you do want those romantic feelings. You're worth it, and it's worth exploring. So they are saying also that it's time to reconnect with the world. Don't disconnect because you want to find that one for yourself. So don't disconnect from the world. Someone in your past is returning in your life. That's possible. Or it could be someone that reminds you of someone that was in your life in the past, but is not. Don't go with antitrust. Don't go with the control issues because that may be very well possible. But remember, this person is an individual, okay? You deserve love. There it is. You are lovable. You really are. Healing family issues, okay? And true love. Yes, it goes right in the right column. So I'll just explain to you again. This can be engaging. It can be an engagement. This is your soulmate that's coming along. It could even turn into wedding if we both play our cards right, meaning the two of you, right? Because it takes two. Now, also, you have to realize that you got to get out there. You can't just, be immobile. It's time to reconnect. All right. And, you're going to have beautiful heart to heart conversations. But just remember, I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but this is what it feels like. Listen. Listen to this person. Listen to their heart. Listen to their romantic feelings. You deserve love, okay? Listen to what truth they have to say. I'm being told that there's a lot you could learn from this person. There's a lot they can learn from you, but there's definitely a lot that you could learn from them. That's when you know that's the one, okay? The attraction will be there. This could be very well be the one. But you got to keep an open mind, okay? So your soulmate may differ from unusual type of expectations. That's kind of like what I told you in the beginning, remember? It's true. It's not going to be the typical type of person that you might have been involved with before. You have to realize, even if this person may look like somebody that was of the past or smell like the person of the past, or, they're a totally different individual. Your romantic feelings, explode. Okay? You deserve love. Remember that you deserve love. This is a new love that's coming to your life. Spirit is telling me you have to remember this person has your best interest at heart, has romantic feelings for you, and they are ready too. They're ripe for the taking. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this reading. And, we will be doing more of these readings. Please feel free to subscribe. I'll be going on live as well to do readings. And, just come along and join us. We'd love to have you. And hit the bell icon too so you can get notified. Thank you so much for watching.